What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to Halo the Master Chief Collection. This is the walking encyclopedia achievement slash not trophy guide, wow, collectible guide. And this is Cairo Station. This is going to be the first location, and I am playing this through on easy. You can do it on whatever difficulty you want. Easy is obviously the easiest, and I have the Scarab Skull on as well as the Envy Skull, which allows me to turn invisible so I can walk past pretty much all of these enemies. This is our first one located right here. I would recommend just following where I go, and if you're wondering why there's a big black bar, well, I had to censor out some of this because it opens up an application that you're not allowed to see. Our next map is Outskirts, and you're going to make it to this area on the beach where you're supposed to, I think, be in a ghost or like a warthog or something like that, but I don't know, I kind of just fucked off. Like I said, I'm playing this on easy, so if I just turn invisible, the enemies forget that I even exist. But you're going to be coming this way, and you're supposed to go through that hole in the wall all the way down there to progress through the map. However, if you head into this building on your left right here, you're going to find another terminal. This will be our second one, and once again, I have to block out the application because I'm not allowed to show it on YouTube. But here is our achievement. Next one is on Metropolis, and you're going to be at this area where you have the Warthog, and you're going to be heading out to some roads in a second. I should also mention that if you're wondering why we're getting an achievement, every terminal is worth an achievement, and the Walking Encyclopedia is for getting all of the terminals. So now that that's out of the way, keep on heading down this way. This is just progressing forward in the mission. Once you come out to this street area, I didn't know this, but I thought I could just drive past everybody. Sadly, in order for the door to open that you have to go through, you have to kill everybody off, which actually isn't too difficult because once again I'm playing on easy and I have the Scarab Skull on. I'm supposed to be heading through this door that's directly in front of me, but obviously it was closed, so I realized I have to kill everybody. So that Wraith is down, gonna kill off that Wraith, and then I believe a Phantom is going to come in a second, and I'm just gonna destroy that too. Yeah, you get out of here as well. Okay, and now when I turn around, the door will be open. There we go. So all you have to do is head inside here and go to the right up that staircase that we can see right here. Get out of my way, Marine. And on the left side of the wall is another one, which we can get. And once again, censor it, achievement unlocks, and on to the next. Our next one is here in the mission, the Arbiter. And after you head down a couple different ramps, and they're kind of winding around each other, you're going to come into this room with a couple of enemies here. For whatever reason, I turned off the Scarab Skull, I think because this mission's a little bit more close quarters. But this room is denoted by its two blue little line things that carry fusion coils. And as you can see right there on the left, hold on, right there on the left, for a second you can see it right there again on the left. That is our terminal. I'm just trying to clear the enemies out right now so I can pick it up safely. So let me just kill all these guys. And yeah, I think that's almost good enough. Let's see. Alright, I will sword you, and sword you, and sword you, and one more for good measure. Alright, now we can jump back up, or rather take the ramp up and not be the cool guy to jump over, and grab yet another terminal. Have some more censoring, and get yet another achievement. Our next one is located on the mission The Oracle, and we're going to head into this room that's covered by some glass and stuff, and there's going to be a couple different enemy types down here fighting each other, and instead of fighting them, I've decided just to go straight for the terminal, which is located right on this back wall. Grab it, some more censorship, and yet another achievement. Our next terminal is located on the mission Delta Halo, and it's going to be in this little building here where the bridge is raised. And essentially what you have to do in this building is lower the bridge. However, in the same room, just on a wall next to it, is going to be our terminal. So right here I'm just clearing everybody out. Once again, I've turned the Scarab Skull back on. I can't remember exactly why I turned it off in the last mission, but it's right down in this room. I'm going to clear it out from up top because if I was in there, the Scarab Skull would kill me because it's a very, very big explosive gun, basically. If you jump down right here and into the room, you will find the panel which extends the bridge right here, as well as your terminal, which is this purplish reddish one right here. Activate it, and some more censorship, and yet another achievement. On the mission Regret, after you go through this underwater area, you're going to end up in this room which has a hologram of the Prophet on the left side. There's a bunch of enemies in this room, so as you can see, I'm kind of trying to clear them out, but I've kind of gotten to the point now where I've decided I just want the terminal. If you go behind the hologram of the Prophet, you can kind of see it right there on the wall. You will find the terminal right here. And once again, right behind the hologram of the Prophet. And censorship, achievement, on to the next. The mission Sacred Icon is our next one, and you're going to spend a lot of the mission working your way downward through these holes. However, this specific hole has that little bar that goes across through the middle, and that's how you can know that you're in the proper area. If you turn to your right, you will find yet another terminal, and we can once again get into the censorship and get ourselves another achievement. Our next terminal is located on Quarantine Zone, and this is a little ways into the mission. It's inside this, what's basically a burning building, maybe even a ship, I'm not 100% sure, but it's inside this burning thing. If you head into this hallway, there's going to be a room that you're going to pop out into where there are some infected fighting some, I forget what they're called, they're the machines that fly around and shoot the beams. I forget what they're called, but they're going to be in here fighting. So if you want, you can just go invis and stick to the right side wall and just come down here, and all the enemies will pretty much ignore you. Just follow the path and you will find your terminal right here against the wall. Let's get on with some more censorship, another achievement, and we're that much closer to Walking Encyclopedia. Our next one is located on the mission Gravemind out in this skybox type area. Now, this will look very familiar if you have seen my Skull Guide or even the Toy Guide, because this is the area for both of those as well. If you haven't checked those out, definitely check them out with the guides playlist, which I should have linked in like the top left-hand corner. Just follow my path through this area. That was a little bit of shameless advertisement, but here is the terminal. Some more censorship. I don't even think the app opened this time, but I'll censor it anyways just in case, and yet another achievement. Our next terminal is located on Uprising, and as you're making your way down this kind of waterfall-y area, you're going to come to this building. This is all forward progression. As soon as I hop out, I'm just going to pop on my invis so I don't have to fight any of these enemies that are right here. And if you just go down this way, you're going to go to the right into this kind of alcove-y type area, and right here on the wall will be our next terminal. That'll be another achievement out of the way, and we are very close to getting that Walking Encyclopedia achievement. On the mission High Charity, you're going to get to this point where you have to go through this purplish pink arrow door. It's pretty big, and if you go through it, there's going to be an energy sword on the table. You're supposed to go through that door that I was just pointing at, but right here on the wall, right next to the door that you just entered, is our terminal. Pop on some more censorship, and yet another achievement. It is time, our last terminal. This is on the Great Journey, the last mission in the Halo 2 Anniversary campaign. You're going to come to this jail area type thing. It's not too far into the mission, and I'm just going to clear it out of all the enemies. And up here on the second floor, this little jail cell right here, if we open it up and go inside, we will see our final terminal. Activate it, pop on some more censorship, do a little dance, or in this case, teabag the ground for celebration, and get your 2 achievements. The first one being the one that is specific to this terminal, which is Obsessed, and our second achievement, which is Walking Encyclopedia, for unlocking all of the terminals in the Halo 2 Anniversary campaign. So I hope this video helped you. I hope you enjoyed it. If it did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, all that fun junk. Check down in the description for some awesome links, some awesome things, my Twitter, Facebook donation page, bunch of other things you might be interested in. Thank you for joining me. Keep it here for more Halo Master Chief Collection and a bunch of other things. Until tomorrow, ta-ra.